Hello everyone, I am Renown Zero and we are back again talking about some more Rippaverse detractors, and I'm also going to include my own haters as well, my own detractors as well, because I'm about to roast the heck out of all of them in this video for some of the weird stuff that they've been doing lately. But I'm going to first say, do not interact or comment or communicate with them in any way. Leave all your comments in the comment section down below and we'll have a discussion over here in our own comment section rather than where they're at, because we don't do that nonsense. We don't give them interaction. Before we get started as well, these are the items that are still available to the public for the Rippaverse stuff that came from the campaign, number 2 campaign. Some of these items, like the cover C and the short box, are in limited supply, so you might as well get in where you fit in. We're going to move on over to Rippaverse Goalposts. We're going to talk about a few things here. Rippaverse Goalposts put out this great video highlighting all the haters of August. Make sure you go and check that out. I'll leave a link to it in the description, as well as a link to Rippaverse Goalposts YouTube channel. We of course have actual fandom saying, I don't know why Brick July doesn't just change the name of ISOM, because it's not, you can't trademark a name. Dude is great at names, just look at Check's Notes, Bloodroot, and Gooding. Nah, just kidding. With these kinds of diminishing returns, changing the name would end the Rippaverse, and he knows it. Sure, bud, because definitely Alpha Core and Yaira are coming, as well as ISOM 3, and some unannounced projects, but of course, you're going to continue to shift the goalposts as you always do. Actual boredom doesn't even let his own followers reply. This restriction led to his account getting far less engagement compared to 8 months ago. I'm not surprised at all. Frosty says, if Eric July hadn't spurged out for multiple days and called them these names after they reviewed the first ISOM, the comic, not the ministry, school, and said it sucked, then the beatings would have stopped. Yeah, nothing would have stopped. Detractors never stop. All they do is try to shame and make up garbage, as they always do. But they actual fandom had some more stuff on his Twitter account, where he retweeted this person saying, let me take a sip of some drink just so I can spit it out in fake shock. Could have happened to a better guy. Talking about the lawsuit against Eric July. Him doing this right here, of course, showing how much of a leftist he is. Showing Chuck Dixon, talking about Chuck Dixon, him being Q, I guess. Like, dude. Talking about Mahler and his idea of Mary Sue. Retweeting world-class BSers, which they show a lot of stuff with failing Disney toys and merchandise. And also, what is it? Oh yeah, the same thing here. Moving on over to Dickie Masterson, who says, maybe Eric can change the name to I Not Some. Of course, we have people saying, isn't Numb, I'm more, this weird stuff. Eric, when he loses his lawsuit and finally realizes it was all his fault. Just imagine the writing for him in the comic losing the ISOM name. Of course, this is a person that makes terrible memes. They've gone under the names like Depressed Ron Paul. He's obviously ban-evading, makes terrible memes. He was also under the name Rippa. He got suspended because he was making threats. Next post. Only thing that could beat a bunny is a tortoise. Of course, he's trying to make fun of people who are saying tortoise interference, but they've said tortoise interference, so it's weird that they're doing these weird covers, trying to take back the meme of Baxter. It's not going to work, bud. Thor Odinson says, nobody in CG is obsessively fixated on a single comic the way Dick and Vito have fixated on ISOM. And in our case, it's comics trashing beloved characters, which have been around for decades and are getting ruined by hack writers who didn't create those characters, but Dick and Vito care more about ISOM than lifelong Marvel fans care about Spider-Man. To which he responds, why are Dick and Vito so obsessed with the Emperor's beautiful robes? They don't even wear luxury brands. Again, you're trying to be funny, you're not funny. Just stop. Just please stop. Moving on over to Vito, who decides to put this clip of me from my last live stream, where I'm speaking some facts about a person named Riley who wanted to pull up and hold down and shave Eric July. Obviously, he seems to be okay with people making threats and showing up to people's warehouses uninvited, because that's something he said in my live stream as well, saying he was going to pull up to Rippa's warehouse, saying that the address is public, right? Of course, they have people, like I said, I'm blocked by Vito, so I couldn't really see it unless I went to, 210LG Twitter account. Shout out to LG. Go check him out on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and on Twitter. And you got people, of course, posting photos like I don't have this public, And I say, oh no, how will I ever go on with a photo that is public from over a year ago? You have no power here. This guy says, hasn't Sturgis threatened worse? I don't remember exactly, but I feel like he let some aggression slip out on one stream by mistake. I said present the clip because this is how they operate. They operate as if you did something wrong, and then they always say some weird stuff, accuse you of stuff, and then they don't have any evidence to back it up. That man may actually consider shaving to be a violent action. Yeah, I consider it a violent action when you're telling everyone on the internet that you're going to hold a man down and shave him. That's a threat. That's a violent action. Riley doesn't make threats. Yes, he does. Eric's harm is a source of his power. That actually makes me laugh. Oh, damn, this is serious. That is a bit. That's 100% a bit. This is, of course, one of those biased people of ISOM who make these weird critiques of ISOM, and he's completely biased. He's completely biased towards it. You ever getting a life? You mean a life? Or maybe losing some weight? Wow, what an insult. He should answer the door. But he's threatening his hair. It's already dead. After 2 books, 200 pages, and $70 at least, no one knows why a character's name is Isom, because, again, these people operate as if everything has to go a certain way because they're so used to comics being written a certain way, stories and universes being created a certain way, unless, of course, these people aren't real comic fans. Threats should be fair play and 100% illegal, according to Felix Highlander. What Zero Kitty sounds like. No, this is what a loser sounds like. This is absolutely what a loser sounds like. But it seems to be a pattern. I'll also bring up Mr. The Geek Getaway, who says, Eric is 5'10", so that makes me a 5'8". I said, how's that irrelevant channel of yours doing? Stop tweeting while looking in the mirror. This person posting about a clout card. This is not even from my YouTube channel. But I've noticed a pattern lately with my haters or detractors. I'll call them haters. You're irrelevant. You're barely growing. Your views are pretty stagnant. And I've already roasted you live by saying you gained 50 subs in July where I gained 175 subs. Your content's not that great, clearly. Vito, same thing. No growth, basically stagnant. You have 249k subs, and this is all you could muster up in views. Not even 10k views daily. You don't really grow at all. You lost 1,000 here, 0, lost 1,000, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. You gained 1,000, you gained another 1,000, and you lost 1,000 last month. So it seems to be a pattern where it's a bunch of irrelevant YouTube channels that are coming at my neck for some odd reason because I'm calling them out and presenting their nonsense to the world. We, of course, had the Fats who wanted to do a private show, right? They did a private show because they had to put a show talking crap about me behind a paywall, which seems to be on Vimeo as well for free. So how is it that you're asking people to pay for a private show, yet it's on Vimeo for free? So we'll go through it. Again, no growth. You haven't had a single new subscriber in 4 years. Not a single new subscriber in 4 years. You've only been losing subs and or not gaining any. You even lost 1,000 last month. So that's the pattern I'm noticing. A bunch of irrelevant YouTubers coming at my neck because I'm defending Eric's lie. Because it's okay for them to attack Eric. It's okay for them to attack his business. It's okay to talk a lot of crap about him. But when I start defending him, it's all these weird fantasies that they're trying to instill on me, trying to pull up some old stuff that's public that doesn't really affect me in any way, because if I didn't want something out there, it wouldn't be. We also had, Nerdette's Newsstand, who says, pathetic as F, because I had a poll of what the next Detractor hate I was going to do a live stream on, but what I have to say to you is not as pathetic as your dead YouTube channel. Not as pathetic as you getting wrecked on a live stream by Eric July discussing tokenism for 54 minutes. There ain't nothing as pathetic as this dead YouTube channel you have, you deleting views, you losing subs, right? You're gaining subs here and then losing subs. You're a relevant YouTuber. Just stop while you're ahead. Altered Perspective, another dead YouTube channel. The YouTube channel that the fats tend to use when they want to, watch me or target me or harass me while I'm on Twitch having fun with my community over there. A small community that it is, but that's kind of what we do there, right? So that's what people will see all the time, is that they'll notice that all the people who like to talk a lot of noise about me are a bunch of irrelevant ass people. And they have nothing better going on, especially the fats who, like, all of their content has to do with me lately. Because they have nothing else. And they're boring as hell. I know people who have been there to their streams and they're boring as hell. They've got like the same 200 people watching all the time. And they're not good people. They've tried to false flag me on Twitch, which I got it back. And they try to come into my live streams, trying to interrupt my live streams, trying to cause a havoc there. And they failed at that too. Because again, you have no power here. You guys are nothing to me on the internet. You're just a bunch of losers, haters, detractors who think you can somehow shame me some way, shape, or form. And it's not going to work. Because I'm built for this. I got thicker skin than that. So, try as y'all might. Y'all a bunch of losers. At the end of the day, I'm going to continue to win. Eric's going to continue to win. The fans of Rippaverse are going to continue to win. So on and so on. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. And I noticed a lot of y'all not subscribed. Do hit the subscribe button. If you want to make it easier to see my videos when they come out. Subscribe button is down below. If you want to join the channel, we do have memberships. It's only $1 a month to join. No one's ever obligated, as of course. You can always also do super things, or you can check out the links below. And if you want to support the channel further, hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you get notifications anytime I post any video or go live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.